I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it,
I beg your forgiveness, and you're back in Haven. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days. The breach is still in the... I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've...
And where?
In the Chantry, with the Lord...
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. Why did Lady Cassandra have him in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
I believe Seeker Cassandra. I believe Seeker Cassandra would like to speak with you. Stay safe.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close... Still a lot of rifts left all over.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Not taking orders right now.
I believe Lady Cass...
The Val Royal immediately. Tried by whomever becomes. I do not believe he is guilty. The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he is sensitive. I do not
I believe Seeker Pentagast was We can use that.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel.
Disregard that.
You walk a danger.
The breach is stable, but it...
I did everything I could to close the...
Yet you live.
Have a care, Chun.
Someone was behind the explosion. Perhaps they died with the others.
I?
You.
But not...
I heard the voices.
So his survival? That's...
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Though all before me is...
We lost everything.
The breach remains. And
This is not...
You know what this is. A writ from the Divine. As of this moment, we will close the breach. We will find those...
this is the Divine's directive. Rebuild... We aren't ready.
But we have no choice. We must act now. With you at our...
What is the...
It preceded the Chantry.
After, they laid down their banner and... We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you...
The Chantry will take time to find...
But we cannot wait. No, we are on our own.
You're trying to stop...
We are al... You are already involved. As to whether the war is holy, that depends...
What if I...
You can go if...
You should know that while some believe you, the Inquisition can...
We can also help...
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend...
If you're truly trying to...
That is the plan.
Help us fix...
you're not you.
Any circle mage wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or... Oh. Thren. Inquisition quartermaster. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their... Both are important. Lots of people... Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as...
I served for Eldon under 10 Logain McTeer. Best to come after they all turned on him at Denerim, though. Queen Honora offered my service. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the police.
Your loyalty to the man you...
Thank you. A lot of... Turn Logain never betrayed his king. If he did what he had to do to save our... I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it. I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have. We're stretched thin on materials. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good login site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better.
If I have material for a special...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go.
So, now that Cassandra... I mean, you go from being the most wanted most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still...
I still can't believe you survived, Cassandra. For days now, we've been staring at... Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone...
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said...
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible. Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was all... Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck.
Good luck. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. Need something?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed...
My brother Bartrand and I we located an ancient Tig, so old it barely... Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone down.
So what is it? Just...
The red stuff is lyrium? It's not just a different color. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows.
What makes...
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty bad. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near this. And then, it does creepy. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at...
How did the red lyrium...
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That?
I think that...
Yeah. Need something?
Can I ask you...
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also,
You from...
free marches. And despite whatever you've heard, no. Kirkwall's not that.
I'm not clear on your line of...
I'm a businessman. My merchants buy and sell goods. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write...
If you've run a spy network...
To be honest with you, the truly great ones can keep their distance. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands.
You're an author?
I've tried. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard and high tap. The Tale of the Champion is the most... I started a romance serial once, Swords and Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate.
What sort of shop?
Actually, we don't own shop. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads.
How do you and...
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry? The Seeker had questions about that. And
Where did you get that crossbow?
Bianca? I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead finger.
Who is she named?
I can't tell you. Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just...
Thanks, Fair.
No problem.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald of Andraste? Telling what he did.
What do you mean?
There used to be a verse about an elf in the Chant of Light.
No, that's not true. I'm sorry. But that doesn't mean the Maker loves you any less.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero,
I didn't ask for this.
spoken. You think I'm mocking you? I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious.
What do you mean ruins in battle?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Both attract spirits. They press. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories.
You fall asleep in the...
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually...
I've never heard of anyone going so...
Thank you. It's not a common field of study. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old... I will stay there.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by chantry folk. Cassandra has been accommodating. But you understand.
Cassandra trusts you.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or... Closing the breach is our primary goal. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much. You survived. The artifact that created the... I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered
We would do well to try to...
Liliana's people have scoured the area near whatever the artifact was. In any case, did you need me for anything? A great deal for my wanderings. There are few hard facts.
I'd like to know...
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created to...
I'd like to know more...
Circle mages call it a battle, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state...
It sounds...
And dangerous. But yes, a world where... Instead, spirits are strange and fearful. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the...
I'd like to know more about...
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world, but such simplistic labels misconstrue. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish.
Is there a way to coexist?
Not in the world we know today. The veil create... But the question is a good one. And it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk.
Good. What can I do for you?
I'd like to know...
Why?
Why not?
Privacy? Caution?
Then don't tell me.
I am sorry. With so much fear in the air.
You said you'd...
This world, or its memory, is reflect. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across.
Any place in...
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the... I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infam...
I've heard the stories.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power map. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander.
And you can't tell which is...
It is the Fade. They are all real. Not at all. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any...
They rarely seek this world. When they do, wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friend?
They were not demons.
Meaning?
And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the...
I'm impressed that you...
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I hadn't thought about it that way.
Thank you. Few...
What made you start...
I grew up in a village to the north. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade... I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the...
Did...
No more than a brightly colored... I learned how to defend myself from more... I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness.
I gather you didn't...
No.
Why?
Second, The fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations.
Is this what...
I join the Inquisition. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth,
How so?
you have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a
We'll talk.
Goodbye. What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Secrets.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't...
I'd be surprised if someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though.
I did...
Yeah. Well, name's Adan. I'm in charge. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How do I go about...
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe. You're back. And in one piece. I'm not a healer. I'm an... You want something to burst into flame on contact with? Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are few around.
How are your people...
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there any...
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more... I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them. And done.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
And Mother Giselle will treat all demons. Raw wounds, as you suggest, to deal with the venom.
With passionate breath does the darkness burn. It is the whisper
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts for Master Dennis in his lands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Angsburg, my uncle was a trader.
expected you'd be by. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy.
Good. World's gone mad. My gear will see you through demons upon... So, you need custom work. Something special.
How did you...
Come from a little town called Loth. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn left when Royalty decided it ended up here. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or...
There's still one.
True enough.
Who outfits the...
Not me. I've got work. If you want to help the troops, talk to Fren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions. Tough convincing. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you. Arms and armor. Our designs are simple. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do. Start simple. Something to keep you safe. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve?
Yes. You find a new piece. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right. Serve you well. Should serve you well. You need... Something, let me know.
only the word. Sing only the heart. Then the golden city will die.
See reason, Lisette. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because...
Yes?
I'd like your take on the temple.
It's a shadow of where once we both protected all people. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to...
When the temple went up, your forces rescued. My life is a debt I intend to repay. How...
Do you have any idea?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith, though that distance did...
I will...
Walk...
I should look around.
Seeker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your side.
What did dwarves do when...
The Templar, just like the rest of you.
Even down in Bosamar?
Friend, I've never even seen yours.
You're back. And in one piece. Ha! The oak. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Have you heard about the refugees out in Italy?
Does it trouble you?
It stops.
We take our... What's important is that you've given us time, and Solas believes the same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not...
Couldn't that kind of power just make...
And people call... You've met Commander Cullen,
It was only for a moment on the field.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister...
My position here involves...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for...
And I still disagree. The
We need power, Commander.
might destroy us all. Templars could suppress...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar.
Unfortunately, neither group will... The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think...
That is not the entire... Some are calling you a mage. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy.
Chancellor Roderick's doing.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I?
People saw what you did at the temple, They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first...
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking...
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the chant...
With what? They have only words.
And yet, they may bury us with... There is something you... A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wound...
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and...
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this...
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
To work?
At your service. Let's see what we have.
The Inquisition cannot remain impassive. If you can't prove it was...
This is an inopportune time, but allow me to introduce you to the braves. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis...
And the rightful... House d'Aurelion lent Justina these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficent...
This is the first I've heard of Haven have...
My wife, Lady Machin of Denver. We were honored to lend this use to divine justice. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried...
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful...
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your... I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Fered.
The Empress...
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not... She would, in fact, trust us to forge new...
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet.
Do the d'Aurelians actually have...
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property dispute.
I apologize for the intrusion.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate...
You expect more people...
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread... An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask what brought you to work?
Sister Leliana approached me. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become...
What sort of dealing?
For some years, I was the royally appointed... The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with...
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an...
Thank you. Thedas's politics have become... agitated. But please excuse me. I've...
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're... It's odd to see them accept... First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soul...
You said you were a...
No, just... I was a year or so from my harrowing, at least. I was never very good at magic. I've got just a... But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice...
I don't like using magic to fight. I like studying. I like performing... I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
A pity the Templars now want to see...
The problem is not that there are angry people on both sides. I was born into a Dalish clan. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7. I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. Templars saved me from them. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You said that you were
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle... You know how the circle mages saw the Tranquil. They're just... They don't have any emotions. They can barely... It's a shame. I like them better than most people. They deserve better. When they study, they have a folk. But the Templars, even some of the mages, miss... If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now. Yes. If you find anything interesting, I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the
I found something the demons left.
Yes, that's very helpful.